All right, Ian, protocol number 3. And I'm gonna say kind of 2, 3, and 4 are sort of combined because these are really our overspeed training protocols for you.
Okay.
We're gonna do just most of that for you right now with our Superspeed C Club. And I'm gonna let you have this. I know you don't have one of these right now. It's gonna feel a lot different. So that's got a significant counterweight in it. And what that's really gonna do is it's going to focus the concentration of our overspeed training here right around the point of impact and the point where the club releases.
Okay.
So for people that are really working on increasing lag, this is an unbelievable training aid for that. So we're going to be doing this protocol, our level 1 C Club protocol, twice a week. Okay. And then we're going to be doing our 3 Club level 4 protocol once a week. So you're still going to use both systems. This one's just going to be a little more on this side for now.
Okay.
So what we're going to do here, we're going to start with normal stance swings on the dominant side. We got the PRGR sitting there to get some numbers. So you can yell out if you get some personal bests to me as we go. We're going to do 3 swings here on the dominant side, and I want you to just make these the fastest you've ever made. Just let it rip.
So would someone expect to swing this quicker than the green?
This is the fastest super speed club you can swing. I'm going to give you a reference. Podrick's personal best the last time we worked with him was 142 with the C Club.
Okay.
We've had a goal of 145. Once he sees this video, I'm sure he's going to be sending me some screenshots. But let's get after it.
Okay, so 132 is my record with the green. So it'll be something cool to chase.
Okay, good. I'd love to see this mid 130s then.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. Let's rip it. 3 of them. All right. Okay, good. 2.
Okay, we're not getting.
Let's go with the third one here. How are we doing? Okay, good. Let's rip it. Okay, excellent. Now let's flip around. We're going to do 3 non-dominants. And I wouldn't necessarily expect you to be faster than this with this than the green right away.
Yeah.
Because it forces you to have to get more lag to get the speed. All right, let's see it. 3 of them. Okay. Sounded pretty fast to me there too. The non-dominant swings definitely can tell you've done some of our training before. Good. 1 more. Good. Now we're going to switch around. So with the C Club, we don't have multiple clubs. So we always do 2 sets. We do 2 sets of each drill, dominant and non-dominant.
Okay.
So go ahead, 3 more dominant, normal stance. And I'd really like to see you stop babying it. Let's get after it. Oh, that one sounded a little faster. You can kind of hear that higher pitched sound to it now, huh? Good. Let's turn around the other way. Good. 2 more. That one slowed down. Don't let it slow down. Good. 1 more. Awesome. Okay. Good. Now, I always like to take just a little bit of a break in between the sets here just to give yourself a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
So we'll take a little cut here and then we'll come back.
Okay.
All right, Ian, back from a little bit of a breather there.
Heart rate's coming down.
Excellent. And if your heart rate's not getting up when you're doing this training, even if it only takes 5 minutes, you're not doing it right.
For sure.
You got to be max effort all the time. The next drill is really cool. We're going to do narrow stance swings. So what you're going to do, same kind of position, you're just going to put your feet together, okay, or very slightly apart.
Okay.
This is going to destabilize our lower body. So now I'm taking away a lot of the ground force elements that you're used to using in your swing.
Got it.
I'm forcing you to get more speed out of your arms and hands and max out lag.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's see it. So we're going to do 3 on the dominant side here first, then 3 non-dominant, same pattern. Try to get a little tick up on each one of the numbers. Now, for everybody at home too, go ahead, you can go ahead and get swinging. For everybody at home, your narrow stance swings are going to be slightly slower typically than what you're going to be able to do with your normal stance motion or like our step change of direction, as you're not going to be able to get quite as much out of the ground. These are still clicking up there though. I like to see it. Awesome. Let's flip around and go the other way.
Okay. Ooh, that's hard from a balance perspective.
It's all right. Remember, your non-dominant swings when you do a new drill are always okay to feel and look a little awkward the first time. You'll get better at it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, one more. Okay, back to dominant side, 3 reps. Narrow stance. Good. One more. 2 more. Not letting you off easy. All right. Good. Non-dominant. That was one of the best ones I'd heard, that last one. All right, 3 here on the non-dominant side. Seems like balance is getting a little better, which is good. Okay, 1 more. Fastest one yet, please. Okay, good. Deep breath. All right, give you just a second, and I'm just curious. Can you feel that narrow stance drill, like pushing speed more into your arms and hands, or what does it feel like to you?
Like the amount of lag I now feel, I actually almost feel like a little bit of like more of a pause. There's a little bit more time up here as we kind of start the body down. Feels different.
Okay, good. I like to hear this. Okay. Different is good, like, because we're trying to make changes, right? Changes are probably going to feel different than what you're used to doing. All right, let's go ahead and get right in. Let's do some of these step change of direction swings. You've done this one before. Feet together. I like a little counter rotation is fine. And then really just step, plant, and go, right? All right, 3 of them. Awesome. Okay, 2 more. Where are we there on the speed?
137.
137. We can get to 140, I think. I feel it. Oh, that one sounded pretty fast.
Misread.
Huh?
Misread at 113.
Okay. All right, non-dominant.
Okay.
All right, we're pushing it. 3 of these. Good. Maybe scoot back a little bit this way just so you can have a little more room to step. Nice. Okay, 1 more. The coordination you've got on these non-dominant step changes, like I said, you can tell you've done this before.
It's made me question my golf swing a few times, like, which side should it be?
All right, back to the dominant side here. Let's max these out. I really like the idea, though, that even though you've done a lot of this training in the past, we're still seeing big gains coming out today, you know?
It was 135.
135, come on. Don't get tired on me. You got it. Okay, non-dominance. All right, we're staying pretty solidly in those. And you told me that the fastest you've done with the green was 132, right?
Yeah, that's by far the fastest. I think maybe like 130, 131 is kind of normal.
Okay. Yeah, so again, with the C Club, this one does move faster than the other ones typically with that big counterweight. I'd like mid-130s as a minimum for you when you're training. And I think it's a good thing to kind of talk about. Like if you saw 2 or 3 that went down significantly below like 130, probably you're getting tired, you need to take a break. Okay. Whew, deep breath. End of that protocol is 3 normal stance max outs.
Okay, max
That's
outs.
where we go for our personal bests. I think we can get a 140. I think it's in there. May not be today, but I want to see a high 130s or
it's definitely not far away. If this is where we can be today,
yep, it's definitely
coming.
in there. Okay, pretty good. Push it. And for everybody at home too, I love to see the, go ahead, you keep going. All 3-8 were there. I love to see a lot of the other drills that we've already done, like our rocker drill and those, already kind of integrating into the motion. We haven't talked about that. It's just what happens. Oh, that one was close.
3-5.
All right. Well, look, I think a good personal best goal would be to push over 140 with this. I think you can definitely get there. All right, you a little tired?
A little tired.
Okay.
Definitely a little sweat going here, but This is good work.
All right,
this is definitely
excellent. Well, what I want to do is we just finished that protocol. I want to hit a couple balls here at the end just to kind of see what this does. I always like to apply stuff if we can, right?
Love it.
All right, let's grab driver. And let's let it rip. 2 or 3 swings here is fine. Max it out. Okay, it's good on there. We'll see what we get on TrackMan here in a second. All right, either of those feel pretty good?
Second one felt faster.
What do you think?
116.1 and 172.4.
As tired as that feel right now, which is pretty tired, that to be the quickest swing of the day is, yeah, that's good.
Excellent.
That's good.
I think that's fantastic. Good work.
Okay.
All right, Ian. So how did that first time going through the counterweight with the Superspeed C feel like? It's different,
That's
right?
a different animal, that thing. I mean, I used to always use the green for, really apply the speed, but there's a whole different gear that lives within that C club.
There's a whole different gear in the C club, especially for somebody that's really working on maxing out impact, speed, maxing out lag, okay? So, we just hit a couple balls there at the end. We're still creeping up. So now we're up to 116.2 club speed. Ball speed was like 172.5. So, we're getting there.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. I feel like there's like a 175 ball in here somewhere, right around now, and just get the heart rate down a little bit and a little rest. Like I know in the protocols, I tend to do my 90-second rest after doing sort of X amount of them. So, and I always see a spike back up after that.
Absolutely.
Which is obviously what you guys found, in the lab here. So with a kind of little rest and a reset, lifting that ceiling up, I know I could push that beyond 116 today for sure.
Okay, excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. All right, Ian, we've made it to the application point of today's protocols. What do you think?
It has been unbelievable. I'm glad the heart rate has come down nicely after our last sessions with the Superspeed C Club. So yeah, ready for the next level.
Now, and just to remind you, like your 3rd protocol and 4th protocol are kind of combined.
Right.
You're doing 2 days a week of the Superspeed C. You're doing 1 day a week of the 3 club protocol starting in our 3rd cycle. Okay. So we're not going to do that today because obviously that would be way too much overspeed training.
Yeah.
Less is more when it comes to overspeed training. You want short training sessions, not a ton of reps. You want to max out every rep.
Right.
Ball speed application is one of my favorite things that we're adding into the Superspeed repertoire this year, and I think it's going to be helpful for a lot of players. The goal here is really to translate as much of that new swing speed to ball speed as we can get. Now, this is our level 3 ball speed application protocol. We built this for Padraig Harrington, mainly to keep him from hitting too many balls, okay? And I think that's a big key. The goal here is that when we get out on the golf course, we want our first swing out of the gate to be our fastest. We don't want it to take till the 8th hole for us to max out, right? Yeah. So this is all designed around that. Now we're going to use a couple different things here. We're going to use the heaviest Superspeed club in your set, Superspeed C club, so the fastest Superspeed club, and we're going to use your driver. We're going to do all dominant side on this. We're going to do 3 reps with that red club. And the focus there, I want it to be on those mechanics feels that we had from the first couple protocols we did, right? Okay. Working on ground force, putting force into the club for your lag piece. That's what we're focused on in those first 3 swings. Then we're going to hit 2 drives and apply it.
Okay.
Then I'm going to give you the Superspeed C club. We're going to do 3 swings trying to get a personal best, just max out speed, wild swings, right? Yeah. Crazy wild swings there. Then we're going to hit 2 balls, all right? Then we're going to take a little break. We're going to wait for a couple minutes, then we're going to play a game we call 3 strikes, you're out, which is probably one of my favorite ball speed drills that you can do.
Cool.
You ready to let this rip?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get after it. We got PRGR down there. We got TrackMan running. We're going to see where we are throughout this whole protocol. All right, so 3 swings here. No holding back. Feels for the ground. Feel in that push and force into the club. Good. Got to really push that red club. It always is a little harder to move than the C club for sure.
Yeah, it's.
I like this protocol because it's like the
Different
two
force.
different extremes of what we'll do with our speed clubs. Okay, good. 2 shots with driver.
Okay.
Here again, focus being on really feeling the ground, feeling that force go into the club. All right. Right into a second one. I feel like these are your like reminder swings. These are kind of your trigger swings where we're trying to trigger some of the mechanics to go. Okay, right into C club.
Okay.
So now we're going to do, I mean, what was our personal best with C club during the overspeed?
138.
138. We're trying to push that.
Okay.
You get another chance here to get a 140. You got 3 swings. We got another chance to look at that 4-0 number. Okay.
Our decline 134 was the fastest.
Okay. It is possible at this point we're getting a little tired in the day. So that is something that does happen. You know, this drill you can still do if it's a little later because I'll show you how the 3 strikes out works.
Okay.
This is more of reminding ourselves of all these mechanics, trying to apply it. Okay? All right, one more.
Okay.
Keep pushing it here. All right, good work. So now I like to have at least about a 2-minute break here.
Okay.
Let things settle a little bit, and then we come back, driver only, you and the golf ball, trying to make it move as fast as possible.
Just keep it ticking up. Okay.
All right, Ian, we're back from that 2-minute break. 3 strikes, you're out. One of my favorite drills. So the way this works is we're going to hit a shot, and it's a baseline shot, okay? The next ball, if the ball speed goes up, we get to hit another one.
Okay.
If it goes down, we get a strike. We get 3 strikes, we're out.
And no cheating, no fudging the numbers in the first one with a low one.
I don't like fudging the numbers,
max
and
out.
you definitely do not get to hit an extra ball.
Love it.
Okay?
Okay.
We want that first swing out of the gate to be the fastest, so this is just a way to practice that.
Love it.
All right, let's let it rip. And I got Tyler back there watching the TrackMan numbers, so we'll see him. And I know it's later in the day, you're a little tired here, so let's see what we get. Where were we there, Tyler? 171.5. 171.5. That's only about a mile an hour or so off of the max we got today. So pretty good start there on the first one. So 171.5.
We got to go up.
You got your umpire sitting right over there, so he's watching them. What do we think?
That's got to be really close. Good? Okay.
We're good. So we're 171.8. Good work, sir. You made it through the first ball without a strike. All right, so now we got to hit 171.9 or above.
Okay. Going to say slightly down.
All right, that's strike 1. And miss hits count, too.
Yeah.
You know, because again, miss hits count out on the course, right?
Yeah.
I mean, again, we only went down by like 0.7 there. That wasn't terrible. But it's still a strike. So let's get after it here. Let's see if we can get back up. So now we need to beat that last one.
$172. 1.9.
172.
Okay.
Good work. All right. On to the next ball. By the way, if you do this drill and you basically hit 4 shots, you get 3 strikes right away, you're still done.
Yeah.
You're done. Now, it might be a day where you're too tired to do it.
Sure.
Right? Okay. All right, let's go. We got to beat 172 now. We're looking for peak max out of the day here.
Nope. 168.9.
All right. Still not terrible, but it went down. That's strike 2. All right, let's see it.
Down.
All right, that's the end. So that's the end of 3 strikes. You're out for today. The good news is you always get to come back and do it tomorrow. Okay?
That was pretty good
though today.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we saw some big gains in club speed.
Totally.
Saw some big gains in ball speed. I think it came not only from just the neurological overspeed training, which again, you've had experience with in the past. I think C Club's huge for you. I'm in 100% agreement that some of the stuff we saw and how you're using the ground influences some of the sequencing, definitely influences your lag creation.
Yeah.
You know, we tested those drills. We saw all of that detail. We saw those gains. And that's only day 1.
Yeah.
You know, I'd set some goals for you. I think definitely C Club over 140. I think club speed goal would probably, for this initial maybe like 10-week series, I'd want to see at least like 117-ish, okay? Ball speed, I'd say at least 175.
For
would be
sure.
about where we're looking for this initial run.
Without a doubt. We can, if that's what we can do day 1, and not just hit 171, 172, but in that test there, kind of have it level out there.
Yeah.
That's something I've not done in a long time, Mike. I think I hit 170 recently on one shot, but all the other ones were like 165, 166 when I was really going at it. That's 5-6 miles an hour more on the kind of, consistent level.
Excellent. Well, you were a great sport today. I know we went through a whole lot of
good
different
fun.
stuff. You went through a bunch of different drills. I hope this kind of shows everybody at home too how we have a lot more to what we do at Superspeed than just, overspeed training, just some of that neurological training. Like adding in some of these other components like we've done with a lot of our tour players is really a way to enhance what they're already doing with speed training and get a whole lot more out of the game.
Yeah. No, I mean, I totally endorse all of that. And I think the biggest thing, I've seen the evolution of Superspeed, and it's something I'd love to have you come in and even into the podcast or something where we have some time just to talk about the evolution of it. I think that's something, I would love to hear, and and your viewers and listeners would love to hear more on. So it'd be a lot of fun to do that one with you as well, Mike.
Well, absolutely. That's an invite I'm happy to take, and I look forward to it. Thank you very much for today.
You got it. Guys, really enjoyed that. Fantastic session with the guys here at the lab, at Tyler's lab. Incredible facilities, incredible knowledge, and something that I know you guys can take a lot from these videos. Please let us know in the comments once you do start applying, if you're watching them back for the second, third time in these videos. Let us know how you're getting on. We love to hear about people's results and the application of this. Let us know how it's affecting your scores on the course as well. I don't honestly think people appreciate enough how much getting a little bit faster and hitting it a little bit longer will do to lower your score. So a little bit of hard work goes a long, long way. Excellent. Okay, stay tuned for more. We'll see you again soon.